Well, I look disgusting. So I've been dead. Thank you for asking. No one said a word. No one said, oh my god, Sttowe, I'm so sad you're dead. No one sent me any letters. No one sent me any gifts, any money. Like, I just disappear and I get one guy on YouTube. Are you dead? You could really see the holes on my face. As you can tell, there's a lot of different things going on. New room, area, location. I got a bunch of weeb shit in the back. Is that fucking nose hair? I got a nicer camera, somewhat. This is gonna go through an editing system and probably look like 360p. Speaking about PP, mine has not gotten any bigger. I'm kind of sexy. Today, I am finishing Journey Together Pokemon with the 3-pack blisters. I got 2 of each promo. God forbid a white boy gets... And the Journey Together ETB. God forbid a white boy goes on a spending spree. I've been out of the game so fucking long. I haven't opened Pokemon in months. I'm stowing away here.
Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby, cause once you know.
Well, this is the part of the video where I regret my financial decisions by buying all this crap. And we basically talk about MSRP. So the 3-pack blisters of Journey Together, for some reason, vary in different prices by $2, but they have not changed since I last opened product 3 months ago. So doing a fantastic job there. This is what investing looks like. You make $1, not even. So you have the Scrafty, which goes for $24.68, and the Yan Mega, which goes for $22.96. Again, these are 3-pack blisters that should only be $13-14 each. So, I mean, you're overpaying no matter what, but this pretty much is the norm, at least for this set, and I imagine for the other sets after this, which is Destined Rivals and Black and White, which doesn't have 3-pack blisters, and I don't even know. So this is probably going to be the norm. Thank you, GameStop and Pokemon, for shitting on all of us.
I'm gonna rape you! No, please, spaghetti! No, please, spaghetti!
Wow.
Get off my head!
You don't see that every day.
And then, of course, we have the lovely ETB, which MSRP goes for $81.56. So normally an ETB would go around $40 to $60. We're looking at $80. And Journey Together is not an amazing set. It's a good set. I like it, but the cards are very cheap. I'm not really sure how much the value has changed since opening, but if I remember correctly, the Lily dropped down to like $120 at one point. It might even still be that. It might even be lower. Fuck this set. I don't even know. I guess we'll just start with the ETBs, because these are definitely ETBs. We'll start with the 3-pack blisters. Now you might be asking, as I drop everything, so where have you been? It has been 3 months, 4 months, who's counting? And you finally come back and you just open Journey Together. And that's it. Like, no fucking surprise. No nothing. Not even a giveaway. Imagine that.
First time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's because I'm broke. I'm busted. I'm busting. Look at these Yan Mega cards. They're basically just literally hollows. Imagine you saw this thing in the wild, and this thing is like fucking 8 feet long, like an alligator, the size of an alligator, which I think is actually accurate. Height, 6'3". This thing weighs 113 pounds. This thing's a giant fucking dog, and this thing just comes and like molests you. That's what Yan Mega does. I think I stopped recording a week or two before I went to Anime New York City 2025. God, this camera is shaking. I still can't unshake cameras for some reason. And that was a fun con. I really enjoyed it. I love conventions. Awesome, awesome. We got Billy O'Neill. Who the fuck is that bad bitch? And a Mabaswine EX. Absolutely nothing. And what did I learn from this convention? Or I guess what really happened? What were the highlights? Well, I got shown up by my best friend in cosplay. I dressed up as Crocodile from One Piece. I think I dropped roughly $300 on the costume and, you know, did different things to make it myself. And he outdid me as a giant cigarette cardboard box. We have Salamence EX Full Art. That's a pretty cool card, I guess. Not bad, but nothing good. So, got shown up by a box of cigarettes. Realized how lonely and depressed I am. And probably because I don't have a big titty goth bitch, which I don't think anyone says nowadays. Everyone's about the femboys. I still don't get it, but I'm still in the past with goth baddies. And yeah, just going to these conventions makes me realize I'm gonna die alone, because yeah, I think my spit game is pretty bad. If I go up to any girl in a bar, they just run or die. Like I open my mouth like that SpongeBob episode.
Not at all, boy!
And they just die. So I get no bitches. I got to meet Steve from Gem Blenders. That's a certified hood classic. The boys love Steve. I love Steve. Steve's good people. Good guy. So, Steve. Highlight of the trip, Steve. Any convention I go to, the highlight of the trip is Steve and Gem Blenders. And Steve, because it's Steve. Outside of Steve, I lived in Hoboken for 3 nights, because that's where the Airbnb was. And Hoboken is very nice. It's very collegey, very fun. I would actually live there, and I hate cities. That was a really nice area. But I feel like maybe I might make another video kind of just going over everything. We got Ends PP up. I wonder if that's still like an expensive card. We got the Noibat illustration, and that's about it. The Noibat illustration, I think I have this card already, but it's not a bad card. It's an illustration, so we got something. How do you guys think my luck will be? Oh, fuck. On my first day back with this. Guys think I'll get some pulls? Maybe. Hopefully. Probably not. Knowing the Pokemon gods always curse me. But that's okay. It's okay. I will find the creator of Pokemon and burn him alive. Just kidding. Who said that? Did you say that? I didn't say that. We got Scrafty looking extra... I don't know. I think like the idea of Scrafty is he's like a cum sock or like a de-skinned Pokemon. Oh my god.
Jaking it. I'm jaking it.
After the whole convention, ended up going to Vermont. Enough said. Not really much to do in Vermont. Except I went to Sttowe, Vermont. That's where I get the name, baby. That's where it all originates. And that was pretty fun. Except for the one slight issue that when I got back from Vermont, my phone fucking died. And I lost everything. I lost videos, photos. I lost some videos that I took of the convention. So that really sucked. And on top of that, I had really no money. So it was just like, what am I going to do? And thankfully was able to get the best and greatest phone. Thanks to my sister for shelling out some money. Paid her back. And now this is why I got like better camera quality. Fingers crossed, hopefully it's better. I mean, we'll see when I post this, but this is the Galaxy S25 Ultra. I think the best phone you could probably buy Samsung-wise. So, basically losing the phone really fucked me. I was just like, man, that really sucks. I lost a lot of shit. I lost all my photos, all my videos, everything. Everything. I had nothing backed up because I just don't like backing shit up to the cloud. And I paid for it with losing everything. So, yeah, I learned my lesson. And the funny part is that hasn't even happened to me once. This has actually happened like 2, if not 3 times, where my phone died and I lost everything. And I figured it out. It's because I tend to have more storage, or I use more storage up on my phone that I have. So I think the phone just decides to kill itself once you like overdo the storage. And that's I think what happened, because that's what happened to all my other phones. Granted, all my phones usually last 5 years plus, but I think it just decided to kill itself because I had too much porn. So yeah, if I wanted to get any of my shit back, I basically had to send it to some company, and it was either Ends Reshiram. Okay, I think we already have this with the promo. I think you get this as a promo in the booster box. I remember. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But it was either I paid like around $900 to $3,000 to potentially get my shit back, and that really fucking sucks. So I didn't do it. After that, it was just kind of depressing. Just trying to make ends meet money-wise. Still buying a lot of Pokemon and a bunch of other shit. We got the Tapu Koko in like a blue tint. It's just kind of weird looking. Weirdly enough, I kind of stayed out of the Pokemon scene. With White and Black, I kind of bought some, but I was like very lucky to find some in the first place. But I've really been just following One Piece, sadly. That has been the TCG for me right now. Here are our pulls for the 3-pack blisters. Absolutely nothing. These two ain't even fucking pulls. We got 5 pulls out of 4 3-pack blisters. 1 full art, 2 EXs, and 2 illustration rares. So, don't know what the value is on all this. I mean, obviously you'll see it on the screen when I pull it. But, like, outside of that, I think prices have been really down so far. And I feel like Pokemon has kind of, like, hit a stagnant pause, I guess, as far as market goes. Obviously the new shit will always be expensive and a lot of money, but I feel like a lot of cards have kind of like shot up months ago and now are kind of just staying the course. But here we got the Journey Together ETB, and yeah, this is basically another video of opening over $100 worth of product, and we're probably not gonna get shit. So that is the fun part. And what do we got here? We got Zora. It's a pretty cute card. Kind of wish I got the ETB Pokemon Center exclusive, but can't get that shit nowadays. The bots beat you to it. And, ugh. Life sucks right now to be a Pokemon fan. I remember back in the good old days. It never was the good old days. We got 3, 6, 9 packs. Can we please get 1 secret illustration rare or something crazy? Listen, this is my first video back. I need something. Well, so outside of my phone dying, I did go on one trip, and that was to my buddy's funeral. My buddy's wedding. That is a big difference. A funeral and a wedding. I am so sorry if you're watching this. I love you, Gunner. Anyways, went to my buddy's wedding, and awesome wedding. It was in Illinois, so we basically flown to Chicago and went and visited him. I didn't realize it was like a 3-hour drive from Chicago. I was like, damn. I thought it was only like an hour. It was the fucking longest 3 hours of my life. Like, Illinois, however the fuck you want to say it, is nothing but farmland and wind farms. It's just farms, and it's flat. It is the most fucking flattest piece of flat I've ever seen in my life. And like, when you drive 3 hours is like an eternity because it doesn't seem like you're making any progress. You haven't seen anything new. It's the same fucking flat land and then the one fucking house within miles of more flat land. We got the Ruffian. Okay, bro, looks pretty cool. I fuck with that. I think I gotta really reduce my collection, downsize my cards. I think I'm just gonna be mainly collecting full art trainers and some illustration cards that I really like because I cannot keep up with how much they're just shitting out. But yeah, Illinois would not recommend you go anywhere but Chicago. It is a waste of time. I'm sorry, Gunner. So we finally get to our destination, and the wedding was great. Absolutely loved it. So happy for them. It was such a fun time, and got to see some pretty cool things. We stayed in Chicago for like a day or two. Went to the Bean. Went to some other things. We got the whatever the hell this thing is, EX. I went around all of Chicago with shorts on because I'm an idiot, and that was really cold. I almost thought I was going to catch hypothermia, but didn't. Went into a city Target, a Chicago Target, and it had absolutely nothing. The clothes section was like the size of I don't even know. It was like 10 feet by 10 feet. It's like going into a small cafe. That's the Macactus. That is the size of a typical Target clothing section, and it was mostly women's. So if you're a man living in Chicago, Target is not for you. But yeah, nearly died a couple times. Went with my one buddy who's gluten-free. Disgusting. So we had to settle for some shit pizza instead of the Chicago good pizza. Just kidding. It was good. It was like one of the top 3 Chicago pizzas in Chicago, and it was all right. Pretty expensive. Like, you're paying like fucking $30-40 for a pizza that's like this big. It's pretty big. I mean, 2 inches is pretty big. Maybe. But I would say the biggest downlight or low light of the trip was Missouri. We drove an hour and a half down south to Missouri to see good old St. Louis Arch and Zoroark EX. And that was an experience. Like, we went into the city, there was no people, no cars. It was like driving in a zombie apocalypse. You're like, where the fuck is the people? The block next to the arch was completely desolate. No businesses. Everything's vacant or abandoned. Gave some homeless woman some Captain Crunch cereal or some type of cereal I had. She was a nice lady. I felt kind of bad. Felt really bad. But St. Louis is disgusting. Like, shit everywhere. And I kid you not. Shit everywhere. Human feces, animal feces, just everywhere. Like, it just, oh my god. And it's not even like like I feel like they're trying to revive the city, but it's so bad. Like, we're talking like business, vacant, abandoned, business, vacant, abandoned, vacant, business, vacant, business, abandoned, business, blah, blah, blah. Like, no consistency, and it's just a shithole. So, that was fun. Out of 1 ETB, we got 4 hits. 1 illustration, 1 full art trainer, 2 EXs. Absolute garbage, and I think this actually ends our journey together. As always, I'm back in hell. I never escaped this shithole. I will forever just open Pokemon cards and not pull anything. But that is the joy of the gamble, and I am a gambler. I guess that was a fun opening. We pulled nothing in Journey Together. I don't even think we pulled really anything in the other openings. It's been months. I don't even fucking remember. But I do have some black and white. And I have like some booster bundles of Rivals, Destined Rivals. But I don't have like an ETB or a booster box or 3-pack blisters. And that is going to cost a shit ton of money because that set's a pretty good set. There's a lot of cards in that set that are still holding a lot of value. So, is what it is. Once I finally get my room situated, I think I might do a room tour. I definitely want to do collection videos to show off my collection of the 2025 year. You won't see much with Pokemon. Not much has changed because it's all just been One Piece. And definitely hopping on that train. But outside of all that, I do have a lot of black and white. Definitely for the new year, I want to change some things. I want to revamp the channel in a sense, but I don't know if it's like a full revamping. Maybe I can get some better lighting because it looks like I am like 80 years old and you can just see the fucking ghastly like wrinkles in my face. I'll just fucking hit myself with the sun, and I don't know how I sound, so maybe I sound better, maybe I don't. I don't know. Outside of that, it's good to be back. I'm gonna be neglecting my friends forever now, so that's gonna be fun. And yeah, Sttowe is back, baby. I can't wait for this video to get 10 views.